Hi, I'm Chris from Chris Resolutions. In this video, I'm going to show you how the automation ecosystem we're using works to help dealers and businesses close more sales, save time, and organize their entire operation in one place in an automated way. What exactly are you going to see today? Basically, what I'm going to show you is what our artificial intelligence and our ecosystem at the moment, a client calls and is attended by a virtual assistant, as I call it, which is available 24/7. They can call at midnight, at 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. I get messages on Instagram, Facebook at 1, 2 in the morning, and they basically take care of handling these conversations at that hour. And believe me, sales get closed. Because what they fundamentally and essentially do is meticulously ask crucial and pertinent questions to thoroughly capture all the vital client's information and thus acquire a much more precise and accurate lead, enabling us to effectively follow up when we ultimately desire to successfully close a significant sale and be a bit more proactive and assertive, as I always emphasize and say. How does this help us, and what's the best part? That it has recorded the call, the audio, the conversations, the client's information, email address, or their phone number. Besides that, if the conversation genuinely continues and progresses, we can effectively capture crucial information such as their current income level and precisely what kind of vehicle they might want to trade in, especially if they are indeed interested in a potential trade-in. I truly think this particular aspect is absolutely key and incredibly vital if you operate any business, and it is especially pertinent for a busy car dealership. I have personally been deeply involved in the car business for well over 10 dedicated years, and after this comprehensive demonstration, I am going to thoroughly show you exactly how all of this seamlessly looks and functions within a sophisticated system where every single piece of information is completely centralized and easily accessible. You'll be able to see how you receive information in real time, how to listen to calls and read the entire conversation that the artificial intelligence or our virtual agent has had with the client, how to send mass messages such as text messages and emails, and how to automate follow-ups. It's the best. 1 day later, 2 days later, a week later, so you can keep track accordingly. Thank you. Control over our valuable leads is often lost due to a lack of consistent follow-up. The primary purpose of this video is for you to fully understand what a well-configured automation system can truly do when expertly set up by an agency that genuinely knows and deeply understands the business, just as I do in the dynamic automotive sector. We can effectively use these powerful tools to close many more sales. What's the key difference? I know the entire system. I've been actively involved in this for over 10 dedicated years, and I know precisely how it works and what the critical blind spots are that we absolutely need to address in order to close many more sales. So without any further ado, let's enthusiastically begin our presentation.
Hi, welcome to Dynamic Car Sales. Press 1 for English, 2 para Español, 3 to leave a voicemail, or 4.
Hey, thanks for calling Dynamic Car Sales. This is Chris. I'm here to help you find the right car for you. What's your name?
My name is Cristobal Gomez. I'm interested to purchase a car.
That's Cristobal Gomez. Cristobalgomez, right?
Yes.
Got it. And what's the best email address to reach you at?
CRIST@gmail.com.
CRIST@gmail.com.
Yes.
Cool. So what kind of car are you looking to purchase?
I saw online that you guys have a 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee in black. I would like to know the price and, what kind of options you guys have.
Great news. We do have options available for the 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee. To help me find the exact price and options for you, could you tell me if you're interested in financing, paying cash, or if you have a trade-in?
I'm interested in finance, and I also have a trade-in.
Love it. Absolutely, we take trade-ins. May I have the year, make, and model of your current vehicle so I can estimate your trade value?
It's a 2009 Hyundai Elantra.
Thanks. And what's your approximate monthly income, and how much are you thinking for a down payment? This helps us match you with the best bank approval.
I was thinking to put around $3,000 down payment plus the trade-in.
Sure thing. Got it. So that's $3,000 down plus your 2009 Hyundai Elantra as a trade-in. What's your approximate monthly income?
$7,000 a month.
Thanks, Crystal Ball. With that information, I can connect you with our team so they can show you the best options today. Based on everything you told me, the next step is to schedule a quick visit to see the vehicle in person. We are located in Elmont, New York. What works better for you, today or tomorrow?
I'm available Friday, 11 a.m.
Perfect. I have your appointment confirmed for Friday at 11 a.m. A team member will call you back to assist further. Thanks for calling Dynamic Car Sales, Crystal Ball. Have a great day.
Once we have our potential customer lead successfully captured, because this system automatically captures all the necessary information. That's why when a customer calls, the first thing it asks for is the name, email address, because the phone number is captured by the system itself. But usually it goes back and confirms and asks for the phone number if they're calling from a private number. So, okay, where are we going to see this information? Each user, each company will have its own portal. In this case, well, as you can see here at the top, Chris Resolutions, which is my agency, and each client or each user will have their own account. In this case, we're going to log into the dealer's sales at dynamic-carsales.com. Here it is, the password. What does it ask for? To verify with your cell phone number. What's the good thing about this? This interface, we basically have our contacts. What do we have in our contacts? This is where we're going to manage and see who has called us, phone number, email address, how long ago they called, when the customer was last answered. But I have it configured so that it sends reminders for the first 2 days. Why? Because in those first 2 days, I should have already contacted the customer and have done what we call the corresponding follow-up to arrange for the customer to come to the dealership. If we go here, we can see what it has done. I can give a summary. I basically wanted to show you the test I just did with the call. What's going on? Basically, it says Carlos Marin here because since I've already made several videos and tried to do several tests, well, I always give a different name. But what can we see here? We can listen to the conversation. Let's see.
Hey, thanks for calling Dynamic Car Sales. This is Chris. I'm here to help you find the right car for you. What's your name?
My name is Cristobal Gomez. I'm interested to purchase a car.
That's Cristobal Gomez. Cristobalgomez, right?
Yes.
Got it. And what's the best email address to reach you at?
crist@gmail.com.
So basically what we're going to hear is what I recorded previously to give you the demonstration. What do we have exactly? We have a detailed record of the conversation the customer had with our virtual assistant. Okay. If we immediately go to follow up, you'll notice that the system automatically sends a text message to the customer that says, "Hey, Carlos, this is Chris from Dynamic Car Sales. Thanks for calling today. I'll review your info and get back to you shortly with the best options for your car and financing. I'll review your info and get back to you shortly with the best options for your car and financing." So I have it in English and Spanish. Now, if we look here at the text message, I have the cell phone at 6 and 36. 6 and 36 is the same as what the system shows there. 6 and 36. Okay, here it is. There are several at the bottom because I've already done several tests. Obviously, when you record a video, you make a mistake and have to start over. So what's really important here that we are able to track both of these things effectively and efficiently. By phone, with fewer virtual assistants involved in the process, you can easily follow up with your customers via text message and also by email. Okay, so what's great about that, you might ask? As I mentioned earlier in the video, when you receive your text message after the customer has spoken with the virtual assistant, the salesperson, that is either me personally or the assigned Spanish-speaking salesperson, if it's a Spanish-speaking lead, will receive another text message as well, ensuring that everyone stays informed. I'm zooming in on my cell phone right now, so unfortunately I can't show you the exact screen, but let's take a look at the time together. If you happen to see the dynamic dealer here, I'm actually going to open it for you. However, dynamic dealer just isn't showing up for me right now. It says, I don't know if they can read it. I have it internally configured for our salespeople. When they receive a lead through our virtual phone assistant, they'll receive a text message saying, "Lead, please follow up as soon as possible," in English. If they have it in Spanish, they'll receive a text message saying, "Client in Spanish, follow up." Basically, this helpful process has assisted us in capturing leads. More specific and detailed. One, they're calling us, which means they're interested. Second, we are capturing all the customer information, name, phone number, and with that, we will do follow up. How? Very simple. Here in the system, we can see an example. If we go here to contact, he's showing them the conversation. What's good about this? Once we've tracked it, we can send mass text messages. Once we have spoken with the client, whether it is one or two times during the first couple of days, regardless of whether they actually came in or not, if a few days have passed, this system allows us to send texts and emails in bulk. For example, I want to send a text message to clients who, for example, let's say it's been about 2 weeks or maybe even 3 weeks, who are interested in our services. Like they applied, but for one reason or another haven't finished the process yet. They're still working on getting their down payment together and so on. There are many, many cases, and depending on how you organize your system, that's basically how you're going to follow up. I have it set as interested. Interested are the clients who have even applied or who came here to the dealer, sat down, and already submitted an application. That's why here it says interested, follow up, interested, follow up. And basically I say, you know what? I'm going to send a text message to each one of them. You know, if we open this client, for example, if you notice here she was asking me, "No, thank you, you're not clear. The Carfax is the minimum you can do if you want to sell a car. Have a good day." Here she was talking with my virtual assistant. The Carfax was sent to her. It sent a text message. "Hi, this is Dynamic Car Sales. Still looking for a car? We can help you find options in your budget. Reply here. I'm available to help." Reply stop to unsubscribe. It gives her the option to stop messages. One was sent December 3rd, and the system automatically sent another text message on December 4th. And on the 5th, "Hey, are you still looking for a car?" This is how this system has personally worked out for me and has actually been successful in getting me many more sales in recent months because it's a system that runs automatically. Besides that, in conversation, since everything is centralized, here we can see an example. We received this lead in the early morning, but if you notice, our virtual assistants answer Facebook and Instagram messages and inquiries on social media platforms. Our WhatsApp, they answer text messages, and they answer calls. It's a totally automated system. Oh, and I was forgetting, once the system sends a text message to all the clients saying thank you, it also sends an email saying thank you very much. They receive the exact same message both by text and by email. So what does this do for us? We're going to have exposure. They'll be seeing us all the time in their emails. And the moment they need to buy a vehicle, what are they going to do? Dynamic dealer, I have an email from this dealer right here. I'm going to go. And that's how we're going to make another sale. This is the most interesting part. I think that for you as car dealership owners, it's going to save you a huge amount of time and money. Staff wise, I'm not saying it's going to replace everything, but at the very least, you're going to close more sales. At the very least, you'll get more leads, and the clients who call will be much more filtered. So my system basically controls everything. Oh, you want to integrate your social media? You can integrate your social media. The entire system is centralized. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, whichever ones you want. If we go here to marketing, we can see when I make a post, I made a post for this car. I posted it on December 8th, yesterday. What's the great thing about it? I make my video, upload it to the platform, and in a single, with just one click, it goes to the to my 4 social networks, the ones I use most for sales. Today, everything is sold on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. That's where we create exposure. It's connected to YouTube, it's connected to TikTok, it's connected to Instagram, to Facebook. It can also connect to LinkedIn, to all the platforms. They can all be connected together. As you can see, platforms such as Pinterest, Threads, Connect Bluesky, Connect GBP, and LinkedIn can all be linked. That's why I use this system. It saves me a huge amount of time. One post for all social networks. Okay. Besides filtering all my clients, I have an entire ecosystem that works for me. I have this focused on car dealerships. I connect the database from Dealer Center or your CRM, and I connect it to the system. For example, here we have our entire automation where we connect, where we basically tell it how our virtual assistants are going to work. We can set it up in English, Spanish. This is an example. This is for our IVR, which is the phone system. This is where we basically connect our assistants and we provide them with all the necessary details and information they need to have in order to respond to the client. And we set up our entire workflow. We set up internal notifications for the business, text messages, emails on the first day, then wait one day, then the next, and so on. And the system is configured based on how each business wants to manage and follow up. We have 4, 5, or 6 employees at our service who are saving us a huge amount of time. I hope you like this presentation. This is just a minimal foundation of everything this system does. I'm just giving a simple presentation here so that you can more easily understand exactly how this system works. We can create effective sales funnels, and you can also run marketing campaigns with all of the major social networks. We manage everything all from here. We no longer have to go from one platform to another, to another, to another. We can do it from here. And from here, you can pay for the campaigns directly on each of our social networks because you have to invest in advertising. To sell, you have to invest in marketing. If you don't do marketing, if you don't create exposure, you don't sell. Okay? I hope you liked it. And any little thing, any question, if you want to know more about the system or about pricing, my information is there, my email address, and God bless you.